What's up, Ravens?
And welcome back to Nest News. I'm Hannah Carney here with Hattie LaRue, Eva Herdig, and Cam Ousley.
We have a lot in store for you today, starting off with lifeguard trivia for this upcoming summer.
Then we'll take a look at Culture Night and wrap it up with our ONW Whips.
We also have no time to waste, so let's dive right into that intro.
Keep it. Hey Ravens, once again, I'm Hattie LaRue.
And I'm Hannah Carney, and we're here with
Brendan Thomas.
And today we're going to be doing a little bit of lifeguard trivia. And the winners will win the candy.
Yes. Okay, so first question, what are the ratios for CPR?
30.
Okay, that one goes point for Yanni. You got the next one.
If there's a pulse but they're not breathing, what do you do?
Start ventilations.
Good job.
Point for Brendan. What do you do if someone's drowning but they're not moving?
Passive.
2-1.
What do you do if someone breaks their neck in the water?
A spinal.
Good job.
2-2. All right, what do you do if there's no pulse and they're not breathing?
CPR.
Okay, 3-2. And then last question.
What's an EAP? Like, what does that stand for?
Emergency something.
Almost.
Emergency activation plan.
I think that's right.
It's
Emergency action plan.
Actually,
That was close.
So,
Who won?
I don't know. Like neither.
I think Brendan.
Okay, Brendan. All right. You got the candy.
Thank you.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today. So now let's pass it on.
Coming on the show.
So now let's pass it on over to game day after this break.
Okay.
What's up, Ravens, and welcome back to everybody's favorite game day. I'm Adam Donner.
And I'm Wyatt McDonald, and it's been a busy couple of days in sports, so let's get right into it.
Our girls' soccer team took on Gardner Edgerton on Tuesday and walked away with an easy 3-0 victory.
2 goals were scored by Ava Patterson, and Everett had one of her own in the shutout victory from goalies Kristen Keller and Kaylee Okander.
Last night's game against Olathe South, though, was postponed due to weather and will now be played this Monday at ODAC.
The baseball team took on Olathe East on Tuesday and walked away with a big 5-1 win.
The Ravens' defense was led by pitcher Lance Alexander, who only allowed 2 hits and struck out 7 in 7 innings pitched.
Now the boys hit the road for tonight's game against Gardner Edgerton at 6:30.
On Tuesday, our softball team took on Shawnee Mission Northwest in a blowout 12-1 win.
Pitcher Kennedy Glassford got her first varsity win on the mound with 4 strikeouts and only 1 earned run. She also went 2 for 2 at the plate with 2 RBIs and 2 runs.
A lot of 2s. Now, the girls look to their game on the road tonight against Bishop Carroll and tomorrow against Goddard.
The golf team took on Topeka Country Club on Monday in an 18-team tournament and placed 6th with a 320.
The team was led by senior Jake Conley, who shot 76. Now the boys look to their next tournament next Monday at Firekeeper Golf Course.
Rough day for them, but they'll bounce back. The girls' swim team took first during senior night on Tuesday, beating Olathe North and Olathe West.
The medley relay of Jada Lee, Emma Brandstrom, Carrie Wong, and Angela McCoy took first, and Carrie Wong qualified for state in the 500 free after taking first in it, as well as taking home gold in the 200 individual medley.
Addie Hurley took first in diving with Jade Stanton taking second. The girls' next meet is tomorrow at Summit Trail.
The KU relays were last week, and the girls who qualified all placed no lower than second.
The 4x4 relay team of Allie Gillespie, JC Ackler, Bryn Lewis, Zori Primavera took second, and the 4x1 team of Marley Everett, JC Ackler, Ashley Gahn, and Machine Aritias took first.
Val Galligan took first in javelin and second in shot put and discus, setting new PRs and school records in both. The track teams look to their meet tonight at Gardner Now.
The boys tennis team competed at the Sunflower League tournament on Wednesday.
The boys placed sixth, led by Brian Brandstrom and Aiden Messerly, placing fifth in a tough doubles bracket.
Well, sadly, that's it for game day. Until next week, Raiders. This has been Wyatt McDonald
And Adam Donner. But before we take it back to our anchors, we have a story on a student from Olathe West that recently had a children's book written about her. Megan King has more.
Variety KC wrote the third installment of the Variety Tales series about Olathe West student Aubrey May.
Variety Tales Aubrey's Dream is kind of about how throughout my entire life, because of my disability, I haven't really found a place where I have been accepted on the stage.
This changed when Variety KC introduced Aubrey to Spinning Tree Theater, a now inclusive theater. Through acts like these, Variety comes closer to accomplishing their goal.
Our goal is to go ahead and turn Kansas City into the most inclusive city in the world.
It's just crazy to me and insanely cool to have representation of someone in a disability in a children's book, because I think that's really important that kids get to see someone that looks like themselves in a book. And I also just want to show and share the message of inclusion.
To further share this message, Variety held a book launch to celebrate Aubrey and her book.
There were like backdrops everywhere and like a cardboard cutout of my cartoon character, and there was some really fancy food there, which was really delicious. It was just super cool to see all my friends and family show up to support me.
We are extremely grateful that Aubrey shared her story with Variety KC, that, thousands and thousands of children all around Kansas City and hopefully all around the world will get to learn about Aubrey and her dream.
Seeing Aubrey's book come to life is inspiring to so many, and we are so proud of her for sharing her story to benefit the community. For the Raven.
Back Ravens, I am one of your hosts, Eva Herdig, and I have the pleasure today to be joined with
Brandon Santiago Ramos
and Senora Jansen.
And we are here to talk about Culture Night, which is tonight at ONW. So first off, I'm going to ask you, Senora, what is Culture Night? What is happening tonight?
Well, that is the second year we do this event, and it's for all our school to celebrate our diversity, where we're coming from. All of us have different identities. So it's a day where we can come. It doesn't have to be just ethnicity, but different type of identity, how you feel about yourself, how you feel like you belong. And one of the cool things about this school is that give us that opportunity through this event. And it's going to be tonight from 6 to 9. And we're going to have different things. From our community, there is a group from Indonesia who is coming to dance. So we're going to have that performance. And also there is a representative from Zimbabwe. So he's going to bring different instruments from Africa so we can play with them, have some fun. And also we have piñata so we can break it. We're going to have food from different countries, so we're going to have some samples. And we're just going to celebrate who we are.
Yeah, that's so wonderful. That sounds so good to be inclusive to everybody, and that sounds like such a fun activity. It really sounds like there's something for everybody there. So what are you looking forward to, Brandon?
I think I'm looking forward to just seeing the different cultures that are around. Like Senora Jensen said, one of the big parts is the food, and I think I need to get out of my circle a little bit, try some foods from different cultures, and I think that's the favorite part. The music as well.
Yeah.
Same thing, I just stay a lot in Spanish music, but branching out and finding new cultures, new ways of life. I think that's what I'm most excited about.
Wonderful. That's such a good mindset. I'm so excited to hear more on what actually, how it goes down, how students feel, because it sounds like such a positive and uplifting event. So can you tell me what is important about having culture nights, bringing it into a public school like this? What is the impact that this is going to have?
Well, I hope, and we hope, because we have been planning this for months, that a student body feel like they belong, and also our parents and our community. So you are invited with your family, friends from our community here. And I hope that also you can come with, even if you can dress up. We're going to have not a contest, but it's going to be part of a raffle that we're going to have. So dress up accordingly with cultural clothing. And I hope that you feel like you belong here, and also you can learn more about your roots. So it's going to be great.
That's so wonderful. That's so exciting. I'm so happy I got to hear from you guys today. And thank you for coming on the show with me. Before we close out the show, we have one more story for you. I got the pleasure to attend the rewarding senior capstone show called Ad Astra per Aspera on Wednesday. Here's what it's all about.
Senior show is kind of like a day I get to celebrate all my other friends and my peers.
Seniors from all 4 strands of ecom are showcasing their hard work from the past 4 years today at the Senior Capstone Show. Senior Show gives a great platform for students to showcase their work and show all the growth that they have accomplished.
Before this, we had presentations where you had to stand in front of a large audience, and it was no fun for the students, so we kind of shifted it up about 8 years ago.
The title of this year's Senior Show is called Ad Astra per Aspera, which means to the stars through adversity. But for this senior class, it means so much more.
So they went through a lot of difficulties to get here. Their freshman year was online. It is also the motto for Kansas, so kind of ties in very well.
Senior Show is also a time where seniors can celebrate the past 4 years and fully be themselves.
Hello, sir. My name is introduce you know.
So I came to Econ because I'm just a famous actor, and I've heard that Corey Barnes is here, and so I'm just came to visit and see what he's got.
The reason I pick Michael Jordan over LeBron is because there's a difference between the greatest and the best.
Just showing my boy Zach here my portfolio. My name's Chris. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Phenomenal to meet you, Mr. Wyatt.
Okay. My favorite ice cream flavor is probably going to be, chocolate chip cookie dough is pretty solid. That's one that you can.
Is it going? Do a carrot.
Great work, seniors. For the Raven Network, this has been Eva Herdig.
I know y'all saw me on there. I was looking good. I was ringing that bell. But it is everybody's favorite segment. ONW Whips Part 2. Megan, roll the clip.
It's the big CO, and I'm in Independence, Missouri at a car meet. So, Part 2 of ONW Whips. Let's see what we got around.
I'm Hunter Riddle.
What do you drive?
2016 Volkswagen GTI. So it's a turbocharged 4-cylinder. It's got Toyota wheels, and I don't know. It's been wrecked and it's back.
My name's Trevor. I drive a Lexus IS 350. Slightly modified, just on the exterior, obviously. It's got a wrap job on it. Did pearl white and then some nice like shiny red in the back. Just make it pop a little bit with a chrome delete. Some black wheels. Make it look good. It's surprisingly not fast. Looks like it might be. It's not. And it rides terribly. It rides super rough. Stop being a
So, what's your name?
Travis Ruff.
Alright, and what do you drive?
R33 Skyline.
And what's 3 fun facts about it?
It's turboed, it's fast, and it's a Skyline. So, yeah, I mean, it's an awesome car, man. I love it.
Make sure to follow on Instagram and TikTok. Wrap shop. Hit me up if you want any wraps done. Chrome deletes, roof wraps, hood wraps, full car wraps, anything. I'll do it.
Thank you so much, Cam, for that super fun segment. Last week, students from all over the Midwest came to ONW to celebrate their artistic talents at Imagine. Similar to the Oscars, this event recognizes the hard work of students in multiple categories. Cameron Ousley has more exclusive highlights.
This past week was the Econ Festival known as Imagine.
It is a social event where ecom students submit their projects to be judged for a Pixel Award.
Imagine is our multimedia festival that we put on every single year for the last 18 years. We just celebrated our 18th. I'm actually really looking forward to our 20th. So I'm keeping my eye on those 20 years now.
It's like a big contest where you get basically everyone from basically like the Midwest, and you know, they can enter like a lot of like different things when it comes to like animation, video, like graphic design. And basically they all compete against each other to, you know, submit their best work.
The ecom department puts a lot of work and time into Imagine, as do the student Pixel winners that submit their projects.
The inspiration behind my piece was I'm doing a full season documentary of the Raven dance team, and it's about the girls going to state and really just their whole journey of state. And I really wanted to showcase really the hard work that they put in towards state and just really like their whole season.
So I entered like a farm scene, which I 3D modeled, and I kind of based it off of like just Kansas like type farms and stuff. And you know, every year I go out and go on like a little fishing trip with my dad. And so we go fishing on this guy's farm, and you know, I was just kind of inspired by that, and also the movie Interstellar.
Thank you all that helped in making Imagine a special night. For the Raven Network, this has been Cameron Owsley.
Wow, what a great show. I'm so sad there won't be any more stories about ONW Whips.
Yeah, we're going to miss you, Cam, so much.
We're going to miss you so much.
But you did
so good on your senior show this year.
Yes, yes. We'll promise to hold down the fort next year.
All right.
Don't worry. Yep.
I also really enjoy getting to learn about all the culture here at ONW, and it's going to be a really fun culture night tonight. I can't wait to hear about it tomorrow.
It's been so fun to hear about the diversity at ONW and how interactive these clubs can truly be.
I agree, yeah.
Well, Ravens, that's all we have for Nest News. Thank you so much for joining us today.
And see you later, Ravenators.